The Housing Studies course at Stirling University has a very long history and is a bit of a gold standard in the housing sector. People can start with us to do their Masters or their Diploma in Housing Studies via two routes. So the first route is for people who have never worked in housing before, and they can come and do their Masters with us and add an internship on, which is hands-on experience. The second route, and it's our more popular route with the majority of our students, is for those who are working in housing already, and they're coming up to skill up, to develop and to really engage with the housing sector more widely, get experience in all the different areas possible.
Fife Council offer the opportunity for a lot of employees to study the diploma, which is fantastic for both the students but also the employer. They really are investing in their workforce, which is great. We're getting a really valuable learning experience, but the council are getting really skilled staff also. I think the University of Stirling has such a good reputation for housing, not even just in Scotland, but globally. A lot of my colleagues have done the diploma as well, and they only have good things to say about it. I think the fact that it's accredited with the Chartered Institute of Housing as well is just fantastic. You get such a good background from that, and benefits as well. And we know that all the academics and lecturers who work there are right at the forefront of research and all this interesting research that's going on, and really at the forefront of housing. So you can learn about all these things during the week at university, and it's not until you kind of put it in practice at work that it all clicks together and makes sense. It is one thing reading about things in books and writing lots of essays on it, but the chance to kind of put that in practice and work with our tenants and put the kind of customer at the heart of it really makes a big difference, and you can learn a lot through that. The diploma is really flexible. It blends a mixture of classroom learning and online learning, which makes a really engaging and accessible environment.
I think all of our apprentices and trainees on the various courses they have participated in, they bring back up-to-date research knowledge, knowledge around particular topics in housing management or housing strategy, and that just helps us to keep us up to date as a council with what's happening in Scottish Government with academic pieces of research, and that knowledge is very valuable for us to make sure that we are at the cutting edge of practice.
Just now there's 4 people in the year that I'm in that have been put through their diploma from Fife Council. Doing the postgrad diploma in housing's already helped me progress in my career. I think it just gives you this holistic outlook of the service, so rather than being stuck in your bubble that you normally are on a day-to-day basis, you're learning about things that are going on not just throughout the UK, but you're looking at the European context, worldwide context of housing, and what it is that we can do to move forward and improve what we're already doing. I would definitely recommend that people do the postgraduate diploma. I think it just helps you to make sense of what you do and what your job role actually is, because you see things in such a wider context. And I think as well, working with people when you're actually doing the degree, you're meeting people from different local authorities, different housing providers, RSLs.
And the benefits to the organisation is about participating in a wider network of building knowledge and understanding about housing in Scotland. So, you know, if organisations out there, housing organisations in particular, are looking to develop their businesses, develop their skills and competencies across their workforce, then participating in these types of programmes is a prerequisite for that outcome.
We know there's lots of challenges ahead, and we are ready to prepare our students for that. And what I worry is that people won't or might cut their learning or maybe not promote learning within their organisations as much with those challenges. But I would absolutely please don't, because if we're not learning, if we're not moving forward, if we're not building our resilience as a housing sector for these challenges, then we're absolutely taking a step backwards, and we have to work hand in hand with education and the sector, and that's absolutely what we do here.